Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today in this video we will talk about the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. So it's been a long time since I have not made any video on this Galaxy S7 Edge, and I have been getting multiple requests from people that how the Galaxy S7 is doing now, and how is the performance, and is it worth in 2019. Anyways, no one is going to buy this phone, but still people are asking like what is the software in it and how is this performing, what is the battery life, and how is the camera. So I'm going to answer all of the questions in this video. So this video is all about Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Let's get started. If you guys remember, I made a video on Samsung Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge in my channel, and that phone that was the Galaxy S7, and that video was about how to flash Indian farmer uh, in a phone which you bought from different country outside of India. And that video was my first video which crossed 50,000 views, and that video is still there in my channel. If you guys want to see it, then you can see it. So I got Galaxy S7 from Dubai, and this is the Galaxy S7 Edge which I bought in India. This phone, I have used this phone almost 2 years or more than 2 years, because still sometimes when I feel like okay, let's go back to some older phone, that time I use the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Some of the things which I really like on the means about this phone, and some of the things now old. So we will talk about all this thing in this video. So before starting the video, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, then hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I upload a new video to this channel. So now let's start with the video. First thing I really like on this phone is the display. This Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge had the same 2K resolution display on a phone, and at that time it was the best display in a smartphone. So the display is still very good if you are a person who consumes lot of video, and also this display is pretty good for you, because I used to see my YouTube videos, or if I want to see any video in YouTube, then I prefer this Samsung S7 Edge, because the display is a very good resolution display. And if you notice, I have removed my screen protector just like that. I just want to see how the display looks like after 2 or more than 2 years now. So this phone is having a very good display, a very good camera. So if you'll see the camera, I really like the camera, because this phone had a 12 megapixel camera, not the dual camera and all. It's having a single camera setup, but this phone is having a brilliant camera. And talking about the front camera, this phone has a wider angle camera which is very good for actual taking selfies, because nowadays Samsung has removed that wide angle support, and Samsung is going with a regular one which is very cropped, you can say, because if you want to take selfies or group selfies, then it's very difficult with the latest Galaxy phones. But this phone had a brilliant wide angle camera on the front, which was a 5 megapixel camera, but still does a very good job. And this is the display. That time we had this kind of chins, you can say, on a display, and the front, on the front you are getting this fingerprint scanner also, and on the back the same setup of the camera, and this is the heart rate sensor, and this is the flash. So now let's talk about the performance of this phone. So if you look at this phone, recently I was using this phone as my primary phone, because the battery was damaged, so I replaced that battery in the Samsung service center, and I was using this phone as my primary phone for almost 2 weeks. And there are a couple of things I want to say about this phone. Talking about the performance is still very good, because you are getting the updates. So you can see this phone is running Android 8.0, and the Samsung Experience version is 9.0. So this phone is not going to get the Android 9 update or Android 10 update. Samsung has stopped the support for this phone, but still this phone is getting security patches, that is very good. And talking about the performance, I have played PUBG in this phone, and the performance was good. You can play that game easily, but the battery life, yeah, the battery life has been reduced. I'm not getting a very good battery life. As usual with the Samsung phones, I never used to get good battery life on the Samsung phones. As these phones are having 2K displays, Samsung always lags in the battery department. Then talking about the other things, like this phone was having the older micro USB charger, and 3.5 mm headphone jack is still there. That is very good. And you are getting the speaker on the bottom, and you'll get the SIM tray on the top with the noise cancellation microphone, or you can say secondary microphone. So this is the experience, guys, with the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I have used this phone for almost 2.5 years. Still, I feel this phone is very good, because now we have Galaxy S10. Comparing to S10, this phone is still a good phone if we'll talk about an older phone. So, anything else, guys? Nothing much, because I have covered everything. The performance is good, the battery life is average, the camera, still I feel the camera is very good. 12 megapixel single camera setup, I like that. Front camera, there's a wider angle camera, I like that. Talking about the call quality and all, brilliant. Its phone having the IP rating also, because this is a water and dust resistant phone, that is also there. So you are getting everything on this phone, because if you are still using this phone, you will not feel like, okay, I'm using an older phone, because this phone is still a good phone, except talking about the bezel-less displays and all. Still, this is a practical phone, guys. You are getting this bezel so that you can use this phone one-handedly easily. So that's it for this video, guys. This is a quick video on the Galaxy S7 Edge. I had also made a video on this phone, about this phone last year, and this is one of my favorite phone, if you'll ask me. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you like this video. If you do, then you know what to do. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you in the next one.